Hey, Holistic Health Crusaders, Dr. Ren here, and I'm just bumming out at my parents' house because I'm getting ready to go to California for a month. I'm leaving tomorrow, speaking at the Topanga Canyon Earth Day this Saturday, April 19th at 4:30, and then getting everything set to get down to the Cure to Cancer conference in San Diego, where I'll be an MC and stand-in keynote speaker. And I just wanted to show you something. It's the magic of nature. And if you're in my inner crew, you would know that things like this happen to me all the time, where I'll be in the airport in the middle of nowhere after traveling for days without being outside even, and feathers will fall out of my hair, and just really miraculous sights, the way nature presents itself to me and everyone who's really willing to listen to nature. And there's something called totem animals. Everyone I've heard is born with a primary totem animal, just like we all say we have a guardian angel or whatevs. And throughout our life, totem animals come and go, but you always seem to have your primary totem animal. And the cool thing to pay attention to is when you come across an animal, whether it's in the wild or even, here in suburbia, where it's out of the ordinary or out of its element, it means to pay attention to that animal and the message that it's bringing into your life, the totem animal message or meaning. So I'm just sitting here, like I said, chilling on my computer, and let me just give you a little bit of background. Last night, it started like hailing and snowing here in New Jersey, like completely out of the ordinary. Like the weather is so bipolar right now. And like 2 days ago, it was super warm and we're out in it like this outside basically. But last night, it was just absolutely freezing. We haven't had any windows open in the house, etc. Not to say that there isn't some real explanation of how this just happened to me, but like I said, I barely ever come in this room up here. I just need to use this printer, and I'm sitting here and I hear a buzz next to me, and I look down and I find this bumblebee just crawling on the floor, and I'm gonna show you him in a minute, and I'm gonna show you how I set him free. But I was like, whoa, this is totally out of the ordinary to find this bumblebee. So I'm like, oh man, this is bringing a totem animal message to me. One of the books I like to reference is Animal Speak by Ted Andrews. It's a pretty large book, but he also has this like cutesy little pocket reference you can like put in your fanny pack and take with you when you're traveling, when things like this cross your naturopathic path. So I'm just going to read you a little bit about the honeybee totem animal meeting. I think it's kind of cool, and then we can like apply it to what's going on in our lives, just like the horoscope, if you're into that. So, fertility and the honey of life, accomplishing the impossible. Bees are the symbol of fertility and sexuality. Its honeycomb, a hexagon, is the symbol of the heart and represents the sweetness of life found within our hearts. It's also the symbol of the sun and all its energies. And I'm going to sunny California tomorrow, right? So the bee reminds us to extract the honey of life, enjoy the journey, and to make our lives fertile, productive, while the sun shines. So let's be creative and align and activate our destiny and do what we came here to do while we're here, right? And no matter how great the dream is, there always is a promise of fulfillment if we pursue our dreams. If bee has shown up in your life, examine your own productivity. Are you doing all you can to make your life more fertile? Sheesh, and that's what I'm doing, getting all these ducks in a row right here and trying to get out these last-minute invoices and things, because I know after these 2 conferences, I'll be in the desert for 12 days before I'm right back here to host the Holistic Chamber of Commerce meeting here in New Jersey. Are you busy enough? Well, that's for darn sure. This naturopath man, I'm always on the go. Am I making time to savor the honey of life and not becoming a workaholic? Yeah, I mean, like, as a holistic entrepreneur, it's like your love, life, work, everything is not separate. But I do make time to make certain that I give myself that, like, I went out to dinner with Ammo last night. We had this great, all-organic, delicious meal at the Pig and Prince up in Montclair, New Jersey. It says the bee is a symbol of accomplishing the impossible. You ask Dr. Ketty or Nurse Stacy. They're my two besties over here in the New Jersey area. And they'll tell you, man, I always talk a big game and I say things that are completely outrageous, but it's always true. And they're always like, Ren, like, you said that, but it was like so much like you underestimated like what was going on. And then even just the other day when we filmed Nature Path's First Kiss, in addition to the book Creation Ships that I will be releasing around the summertime, they said, man, you know, you didn't market this right. We got, this is like so much better than we thought it would be, and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait for you guys to show it. But they say the bee is a symbol of accomplishing the impossible, because if you think about it, aerodynamically, the body is too large for its wings, and it shouldn't be able to fly. Now we understand how it does fly, because it's the high rate of wing movement, but the bee remains a symbol of accomplishing anything you put your mind to. In Hinduism, the bee relates to Vishnu, Krishna, or Kama, the god of love. In Egypt, the bee symbolizes royalty. What's up, Lord? In Greece, it was a symbol of mysteries, and the Celts associated the bee with hidden wisdom. So who knows? Maybe I'll get a cool date while I'm out there in California, since it represents love. All right, we're going to go to the show here. Let me open up the curtains to get some more light in here. I closed them just to take the vid, so there'd be better lighting. So one sec. All right, Houston, we have light. All right, so also one more thing I just wanted to mention is no matter where you're at in the wild or in nature, what you need is always within the vicinity, the radius, within eyesight of where you're at. So, you know, I saw the bee, and we're upstairs here, and I want to rescue him and set him free and let him go, you know, pollinate and do what he wants to do. So I'm like, man, like, I don't have any cups or paper or whatever. How am I going to save this bee right here on the spot stat? And that's what just goes along with being adaptable and coming from a background of being a first responder and an emergency response official, is I look down and I've got these discs here that, you know, we save stuff on. So I took, if you could see, I took the plastic. I took the plastic off the top of it here, and I went and I captured the bee. Hey, little guy. How you doing? Smooches. Watch Dr. Ren make out with the bee here, right? So now I'm going to get a piece of paper and slip it underneath, and you can watch the bee while I do that. And we're going to take him outside and release him into the wild of New Jersey. Bzz. All right, so you chill here. Hopefully my boy Aaron Daniels from Jersey Buzz will be proud, and we're gonna do our best not to disturb him. All right, good. You can watch him. I hope you can see him. How you doing? All right, so let me get a piece of paper. We're gonna slip it underneath. Come on, bee. We're saving you. Okay, good, sweetheart. All right, we've got the bee captivated just for another moment here. Let's pick him up. All right, there he goes on a platter. Look, baby, you're on a platter. Woo! And we're gonna go set him free. Come on. It's cold out today, so I'll put you in the sun just the way you like it. Maybe you go find a nice sunflower. We can look up the meaning of the sunflower later. All right, hold on. Oh, check out this plant. Before I went to California last time, I watered it with some chaga, some of my chaga brew. And Ammo was supposed to come and water my plants upstairs for me. but she forgot. And when I got home, the plant had flowers on it. It actually looked much nicer than it did when before I left. I did that with my onion too. I like to plant my onions. All right. We're outside. I think I found some nice little dandelions here you might like. Let's see. Let's check it out. Yeah, right? That looks like a good spot. Be free, literally. There you go, sweetheart. No, go ahead. Look. Look, there he is. Look, he's happy. Look how happy. I hope this is shooting right. There we go. Look how happy he is. He's free. You happy, right, Bee? This is why I need a camera crew, man. So I can get my face up in there like what was his face? Steve Irwin, right? Like, crikey, it's a bumblebee. See, he's happy. And they won't hurt you. Wow. Okay, now you can get some sun, warm up, right? Right? All right. Peace, love, Jersey Smooches, Holistic Health Crusaders. Mwah, mwah, mwah. The bee's back in flight.